Hey y'all, it's Katie and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Katie Garrison Fitness. And today we'll be talking about the differences between group exercise classes and small group personal training. Here we go. So as I've already introduced myself, I am both a personal trainer and a group exercise instructor, and I teach multiple group exercise class formats. But today we're going to be looking at the pros and cons of both of those different types of class formats. So first off, let's go ahead and define what small group personal training looks like. So typically a small group of personal training is 2 to 4 participants, with a mid-sized group being 5 to 10 participants. So today, small group personal training we'll be talking about is between 2 and 10 participants. Small group personal training can also be booked individually with a personal trainer, and sometimes they're offered as a program by the gym facility, but those are both some examples of small group personal training. I've had a lot of different clients do group personal training, and it is super fun. It's one of my favorite aspects of personal training. I really love working with small groups. But I also really enjoy the group exercise classes that I teach because it's a different, unique way to interact with different participants that I might not have as clients, but it's another fun avenue for exercise. And most group exercise classes are usually done at a gym, and it's usually an instructor and then however many participants choose to attend that class that day. So both formats are pretty excellent. Let's go ahead and take a look at pros and cons of both of those. Number 1 is type of class. So group personal training has a lot of different flexibility here. You can do different intervals, you can do body weight training, you could even take it into the weight room, different formats, different equipment used. There's a really big variety available. With group exercise. In group exercise classes, you have a lot of different formats available, like cycling, yoga, Pilates, dance classes. They might be choreographed or they might just be set to intervals. Whatever the certain format is, group exercise classes also have a pretty wide variety of options available. And some things like those choreographed classes are going to be unique to the group exercise classes because you're not going to get that in small group personal training. So another thing to look at is class size. When we're talking about group personal training, we're talking about groups of 2 to 10, kind of like I said earlier, is that small group personal training. So it's going to be a smaller number of people, whereas a group exercise class could range anywhere from probably 2 participants is the smallest you'll see them. And at larger facilities, especially prime time classes, like the 5 p.m. classes, are going to be a little bit larger. The largest class size I've ever taught has been 56 people, and that was a large class. Any larger exercise facility could have upwards of 10 to 20 people on a normal class size. Another big difference is teaching style. So in a small group personal training session, we're really able to adjust and correct form and really personalize and hone in on each individual, which is my favorite aspect of small group personal training. But in a group exercise class, you don't really get that personalized, specific correction. You get more blanket cues. So when I'm addressing a class in a group exercise class, if I see a couple individuals performing something not quite correctly, then I'll give them a blanket cue to the entire class so I don't single out individuals, because sometimes they don't want to be singled out, but it's also, I can't stop my entire class just to correct one participant. So you have to give a blanket cue and hope that they recognize that, yes, you need to fix this. The group exercise classes are a little bit harder to personalize because the group instructor is focused on the safety and efficiency of the class as a whole. Next up, we have time constraints. This one has really 2 aspects. One is in group personal training, you have usually an hour. That's usually how long a personal training session is. Some trainers offer an express version where they might do 30 or 45 minutes. It just depends on the trainer. But most of the time, group personal training takes place in an hour block, whereas group classes will be anywhere 30, 45 minutes, an hour, 50 minutes. Whatever the gym sets that schedule to be, that's how long those classes are. So you'll have different class lengths as well as class time availabilities. So with group personal training, you're able to work directly with the trainer and work out what time works best for you, both of your schedules, and then optimize that time for your schedule. Whereas the group exercise classes are a little bit different. They are structured and scheduled into the gym schedule, and they cannot be changed very easily. So every season, maybe every few months, your GM might change that group exercise schedule, but it will stay the same pretty consistently. And so If it works with your schedule, great, but if it doesn't work with your schedule, then you might miss out on a few classes you might want to try. So both are good, it's just finding one that fits best with your schedule. And here's the biggest comparison of them all, price. Both of these prices are going to vary depending on the trainer and the facility that you attend, but we're going to talk about these in generalities here. So in general, a group personal training session is usually going to be a little bit more expensive than the group classes. Yes, I know, but it's typically cheaper than a one-on-one personal training session. So what I mean by that is usually group personal training sessions are scaled by the number of participants that are in it. So, like, for example, if you had a group of 2 to 3 clients, it's going to be a certain base rate versus a group of 3 clients, it's going to be even cheaper per individual. So the more individuals that you get for a group personal training class, the cheaper it gets. So that's very helpful because it encourages you to bring your friends along, and it's a more affordable way for you to have a personal trainer. So group exercise classes vary widely on prices. And so some gym facilities will offer them for free. Some gym facilities will charge you a price to attend a group class. Some have a monthly fee for their group classes. It just depends on what your membership level affords you and what the facility offers as far as group classes. So we've seen a lot of differences between group personal training and group exercise classes, but let's go ahead and see some nice similarities here and where they meet in the middle. So both of these awesome methods are going to provide you with a guided workout that is going to be safe and effective for your health improvement. They're also going to provide you with community because you get to know the other people that you're doing a group personal training session with. You're going to get to know the other group exercisers out there, and you're going to build that community and have accountability within that community too. Whether that's to your trainer, whether that's to your group exercise instructor, whatever that is, you're going to get to know the people around you, and it's going to create that accountability, and it's also going to help you feel that motivation whenever you get low with that motivation. So both of these class types shine in their own way, and let's go ahead and take a look at each. Group personal training shines because of the customization and the personalization of each workout. We're able to customize that group personal training program to each participant's specific needs. So we're able to create a complete program for that group of individuals to help them reach their exercise goals. So group exercise is able to shine through the different variety of class types and instructors that they offer. There's so many different formats out there, and there's also so many different group exercise instructors out there that are all phenomenal. So finding a fun class type that you enjoy and an instructor that's going to give you that motivation to get through the class is going to be a really fun combo to find. So basically, both of these class types are awesome, and you should try them both out. Give both a try and see what you think. And let me know what you think too down in the comments. Do you like group personal training better, or have you tried some group exercise classes that you've enjoyed? I hope you're having a great fall so far. I know we tried to go camping this past weekend, and I was hoping to do a vlog video for y'all about camping and the benefits of camping and being outdoors, but we got rained out and it was in the 30s, and so it would have been freezing and rainy and just not a great idea. So I hope to do that video in the future, but anywho, if you have any fun video ideas for me, then drop those in the comments below as well. So I hope you're able to get outside and see the beautiful fall colors and the trees and just have some fun outdoor time with this nice cool weather coming in. So I hope you get outside, and I hope you have a great fall. Stay healthy, and I'll see you later. Bye.